have not filmed anything literally all week. Halsey, you just sucking your hand? She like can roll over halfway. Almost there, huh? Almost there. Okay, my tripod is not my friend. Am I crooked? Well, I can't tell. Oh my gosh. So good. Do you know I carry straws in my wallet right now? Because every restaurant in Salt Lake is going straw free. So I have to bring my own straws with me when I go to restaurants. We were gonna have a meeting at work this week, and I asked somebody if we were gonna have the meeting, and he was like, no, we can just sit and watch your YouTube videos. Great. Glad we didn't do that. I decided I was gonna take her to the mall. And there's one mall that's like 10 miles away and one that's like 20 miles away. And I needed to go to the one that's 20 miles away because that one has a free people, and that's where I wanted to go. I realized going to the mall with a stroller is a totally different world. First of all, like, you have to maneuver around like the racks and make sure you have room for your stroller while making sure you're not bumping into people, you're not bumping the baby on stuff. And most places are pretty kid friendly. There was one store we went into and the floor is like really rustic. It's like wooden slats. And it's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. But I'm pushing the stroller across this floor and it's like boom, 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 and Halsey's just like inside the cart or inside the stroller. And then I went into one dressing room, and of course I have to take her stroller in with me. And the stroller, like, if this is the dressing room, the stroller takes up like this much room. So I have barely any room to stand. And then, you know, as you're purchasing things, you're getting bags. And so it's like, both of my hands are already pushing the stroller. So I'm like lining bags up on my arm. And luckily, Free People bags are like these really long handled like cloth bags. So I like just looped it through the little stroller handle. At Nordstrom, there's like little breezeways to enter the store. And so there's 2 doors. And luckily the doors have those handicap buttons that open the door for you, but it only opens one door at a time. So you press the handicap button and like, it's like this. So the first door opens, okay. So then you go in the little breezeway and you have to hurry and press the other handicap button before the first door shuts on you. So I'm like trying to press the second button, trying to get out. And luckily there were other people, and people are pretty good at like opening the door for you and helping out. My diaper bag is a backpack, and I feel like a little bit of a tourist sometimes when I'm wearing it. It is great though, because then my hands are free. But I'm in Madewell, and there's a ton of like jewelry, like little jewelry stands right by the cash register. And I'm standing, and I pay, and I'm like standing there, and I'm getting ready to leave, and I have to do like a 3-point turn to get the stroller, and I'm trying not to like bump my backpack on the like jewelry stand. At one point I went in to get a soda from just this little espresso shop, and the door is a push door. So usually like a pull door isn't that bad because like I can reach my arm, pull the door, and then push the stroller with the other hand. But you can't, the door is so heavy, I can't push it with just one hand. So I go around and I go in front of the stroller, I have my little backpack on, and I'm like pushing the door while I'm trying to like pull the stroller this way. And I get in, and I'm trying not to let the door like boom, 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 like hit the stroller as I am going in. Anyway, it just is funny, like, you just look at every situation so different. Like restaurants, I'm like, oh, is there gonna be enough room for the little sling for the car seat? Halsey is 17 weeks, so a little over 4 months old right now. And I feel like we've kind of gone through the diaper ringer. So I wanna kind of share a couple of my diaper tips, which I know sounds kind of weird, but it's nice to kind of have a leg up because diapers are going to take over your life. One of the first things that my mom told me, like when we very first got pregnant, was every time we went to the store, like whether we were at Target or the grocery store or whatever, to grab a box of diapers. And it's a little like intimidating because you're like, I don't want to spend an extra $15 or $20 on all these diapers. Okay, you will be really glad you did, because we have a huge, I mean, okay, I didn't buy a box of diapers every time I went to the store, but every once in a while I'd be like, oh, Cameron, like, let's grab, you know, if we didn't have a ton of things we were already getting. So it's really nice to have a really good stockpile of diapers. So with that said, because you're not using your diapers along the way, you don't necessarily know which ones you like. So before I decided to purchase any, I messaged someone who I know has a lot of experience with diapers, and I asked her, you know, from a budget standpoint, a quality standpoint, what diapers do you like? And she suggested the Target diapers, and we used Target size 1s. The whole time Halsey was in size 1s. So those were great. There was another brand that we used for just a short amount of time because someone purchased a pack for us, which is so kind. It really is nice no matter what. Even if, like, if you have a friend that has a baby and you're not sure what diapers they use, what brand they like, it's just a blessing to get them no matter what. It's just really nice that you don't have to run to the store, you don't have to buy them. They're like $15 for a pack. So go through, seriously, so many. You go through so many diapers. When they're newborns, I think there's maybe 10 diapers a day. And not just 10 diapers, but that's so much garbage. That's so many wipes. Like, you know, there's so much. So we used Pampers for a little while. One thing I've noticed is that people like different diapers for different things. I feel like some are really good at like holding in poop, and some are really good at holding in pee. Some last really, like, they do really well overnight. Some don't do so great overnight. Some, they just feel softer, and some I've noticed kind of irritate Halsey a little bit more. So I think people do like different diapers for different things, and different brands for different ages. Actually, this is funny because this is the first time I took her by myself to the store. We were at Walmart and she was doing okay. And as I was leaving, Cameron was like, oh, maybe you should bring an extra bottle just in case she gets hungry. And I'm like, no, I don't need to. Okay, strike one. We're in the line to check out. Of course, the line is just forever long. Why does every Walmart have like 20 check stands and only 2 are open ever? Any time of day, there's only 2 open. So it's like that after school, before dinner rush at the grocery store, she starts to get a little cranky. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, she'll be totally fine. And so she's getting more and more like fussy. So I decide to take her out of her seat. Okay, strike 2. So I'm standing there with a crying baby and then a cart full of groceries. And the moms around me were so nice. They were like, can we help you? Like, do you want to cut in front of us? Like, can we help her? Do you want us to hold her or something? Like, they really were sweet. And I was just like, no, like, she's okay. She's totally fine. So sure enough, we get to the front of the line. I'm paying, I'm checking out or whatever. And I'm holding her like right in front of me. And I can tell her diaper is pretty full because I'm like holding her. And she's so hungry. She's just screaming. I'm trying to check out. All of a sudden, just a gush of pee, like waterfall of pee out of her diaper onto the floor, just a puddle. What do you even do at this point? So I just look at the lady at the check stand. I'm like, my daughter just had an accident on your floor. Gotta go. And I grab my receipt and just leave. I haven't used a Pampers diaper since, and I'm not going to. I felt like with Pampers, whenever they would get wet, it was almost like they got like condensation on the outside. I didn't feel like they really sucked up the moisture very well. So don't love Pampers, probably never gonna go back. Okay, but my all-time favorite, so she's in size 2s right now, and my cousin sent us like literally a lifetime supply of Honest diapers. I hadn't tried them yet, but I'd seen them you know, kind of in different places. So my cousin sends us this huge box of diapers. They are so good. Okay, a little disclaimer, Halsey sleeps really long stretches at night. Like, we told our doctor how much she sleeps, and he was like, you guys are so lucky. So when they're sleeping such long stretches, their diapers are getting really, really full. So she has leaked out of any type, like a lot of different types of diapers, but I don't think it's because of the brand. I think she's just sleeping longer stretches than any diaper is really capable of holding. So I'm not gonna like hold that against any diaper brand. I don't think it's the diaper's fault. I think Halsey just sleeps a lot longer than a baby who is that size normally would sleep. Okay, so these are them. They're so good. Okay, here's what makes them so good is, remember how I said with Pampers, they kind of felt like dewy on the outside. Like it literally got condensation. I feel like Honest diapers get more solid. Like when they have pee in them or poop in them, I feel like they almost just get, not heavier, but they just get more solid. I don't know how else to explain it. They get more solid. There are some diapers that you feel like when you maybe wrap them up, they're just like gonna fall apart, but these are so nice. So they also have really cute little prints, which I'm kind of torn as to whether that actually matters. You're changing a ton of diapers and they literally take over your life, so it's kind of nice when they're cute, but do they need to be cute? I don't know. What do you think? Do they? I don't know. Can you even with these? They have bacon and French toast on them and cinnamon rolls. They're breakfast diapers. These have been our favorite so far. I think we've probably gone through maybe 3 or 4 packages of them. I think it really does make a difference, the quality that you purchase. Anyway, those are my thoughts on diapers, which ones I've really liked, which ones I kind of would rather avoid, and which ones I'm never going to speak of again. Pampers. But I mean, obviously that's an isolated experience, and I'm sure everyone has a horror story. Probably people have Honest diaper horror stories. I don't want to hear them. So anyway, those are the diapers that we really have liked. I think I would probably continue to purchase Honest diapers. Halsey's about to start Solid Foods, so that might change my mind based on, you know, how much the diapers can really hold. So that's kind of all I have for today. That's my little diaper review and some of my best tips for diapering, purchasing diapers, which ones I didn't love. So tune in next time for more Jensen talk.